Welcome back to another little snippet. And here we are with the airport eavesdropping part 2. If you haven't listened to the little snippet before, go back and listen to that one because it's going to be a continuation into this conversation. Otherwise, it might not quite make sense. As we said before, this American guy and this British guy, they struck up a conversation in the queue while we were boarding for the airplane. And I was doing some research. And this is what they asked each other. And I think this is useful for you to know because you're always asking me, Anna, I want to sound natural. I want to feel confident with the words that I say. And if I know that these are right, then I'm going to feel more comfortable. After the kind of initial questions, what do you do? Where are you from? Whereabouts are you from? I should say, they transitioned to a bit more of a personal conversation. And the American guy did this really smoothly. What he said was, he said, can I ask you a personal question? This is a really common thing that people do if they want to kind of just get a bit of permission from the other person before they maybe launch into, like, are you single? Are you married? Do you have any children? Or maybe you might want to ask them a question about why they're doing what they're doing, or I don't know, whatever it is. You know what I mean? You can kind of judge, right? Obviously, these guys didn't know each other at all. They literally met in the airport queue. So he was being polite. Can I ask you a personal question? To which, of course, the British person said, absolutely, that's fine. And even then, I could kind of hear in his voice that actually what he was saying was, no, please don't, but I'm going to have to answer it now because you're here and you've asked me. All right, I will leave it there. Can I ask you a personal question? That is the phrase to take away from today. See you in the next one.